What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on February 7th, 2018. I have a lot to cover here, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. As usual, I want to start off by focusing on what is available out in the wild right now. So the Toys R Us exclusive glow-in-the-dark Sonic with ring is starting to appear in some Toys R Us stores. I believe this is mainly on the West Coast. That's the way that it usually works with Funko. Figures will appear on the West Coast and kind of work their way across the country. Sometimes they do appear in random cities though, so just be on the lookout for that one if you are interested. The flocked Mossman has been available now for at least 2 weeks or so, but he's available online as well now. But do bear in mind that Toys R Us doesn't always have the greatest shipping, so order online at your own risk. The Icy Viserion Pocket Pop or Keychain is a box lunch exclusive, which you can order right now. By the way, I am going to put some links down in the description, not for all of these figures, but for some of them though, so that might help you all out some. Also, the glow-in-the-dark Walmart exclusive Black Panther has started to appear in some Walmart stores, again, mainly out on the West Coast. That's definitely one I'm going to keep my eyes out for. No word yet on the Eric Killmonger. I know there's going to be a glow-in-the-dark Eric Killmonger, which is supposed to be a Target exclusive. When I learn any more about that, once it starts hitting shelves, I will update you all. Rose Wilson from Teen Titans Go, the Toys R Us exclusive, is also starting to appear, again, mainly out on the West Coast. The BAM exclusive Red with Doozer, from Fraggle Rock is starting to hit Books A Million stores. Also Sprocket, a lot of people have been asking about Sprocket. That's one that I want myself. That one is finally starting to appear in Toys R Us stores. So if you don't see it right away, be patient. It'll probably get there. Also with Toys R Us, they do have some more mystery minis in, including the Kingdom Hearts ones, and they actually have the Tron mystery minis as their exclusives. I don't have them pictured here, but they also have the Warner Brothers mystery minis as well, and they do have some exclusives, including 2 of the characters from the Jetsons. Squanchy with rope had been up for pre-order for a while. That figure is actually starting to hit stores as well, and of course that's Squanchy from Rick and Morty. Then on the right side here, you see 2 figures that you can pre-order. Elton John, and this is the glitter paint job Elton John, which is a FYE exclusive, is up for pre-order, and I will put that link down below. I'm also going to share the link for Master Chief with Sword, which is a GameStop exclusive. Again, you can pre-order these. They're not actually available to ship just yet though. Also available right now, and I think this is mainly showing up in box lunch stores, although it's not exclusive to box lunch. So if you don't have a box lunch near you, just be patient. This is a common figure here, and this is the James Bond with Aston Martin ride. So again, it's mainly available at box lunch right now, but it will spread out from there. Also, and I know a lot of people really are not happy with Walgreens. You go there, you really don't find the exclusives, but some, not all, but some Walgreens stores are actually starting to stock some exclusives, including ones that have been online for a while. And by the way, I am going to put the link to their website down below with all the Funko exclusives that they have. Do bear in mind, again, the shipping is hit or miss. I would suggest that you don't order just 2 pops, because that's mainly when they get kind of smushed in the box. So maybe order 1, or maybe order more than 2. If you order 2, that's when I mainly see people getting box damage. But again, if you're having trouble finding these, or I should say, if you want to actually get a look at these up close, then you may want to check out your Walgreens, and I think it's better to actually go and find them in the store than to order them online. For example, I was going to get young Anakin Skywalker for a friend, and I either saw ones with damaged boxes or really bad paint jobs. So again, if you can find these in store and look at them up close, that is ideal. Sasha Zombie, or Zombie Sasha, whichever way you want to say it, is the latest Funko Shop exclusive. She is still available now, as far as I know at the time of this recording. And this is one I definitely went ahead and ordered. I'd have been waiting on this one, so really glad that this one is on the way for my collection now. Even though I don't really follow Walking Dead as much as I used to, and I haven't even been watching the latest season, I still thought Sasha was a great character, so really happy that that pop was finally released. So as far as Target's exclusives are concerned, remember they've been doing a new exclusive every Friday. The Flaming Skeleton goes up this Friday, so if you're a Minecraft fan, do be on the lookout for that one. Also remember they still have on the way the classic Black Panther, and they also have Toxic Rick and Toxic Morty. And I'm going to remind people again, if you missed out on the Flock Bugs Bunny, keep checking for a restock because it's supposed to happen. Some people already went and paid flipper prices. I mean, oh well, I try to put the word out for people to let you all know so that you can save some money. Also, I would check in store as well, especially because Target, again, not always the best shipping. So some stores are probably going to have returns, and if you don't mind some box damage, you never know, you might actually find one there marked down. But of course, I can't guarantee that. Just be vigilant, look around if you are interested in that Flock Bugs Bunny. So a couple of random bits of information here before we go a little bit deeper with the information. In the upper left here, you see the Secret Stash comic book men. I have no idea when exactly these will be released, but remember, Secret Stash is basically Kevin Smith's website. So once these do become available, I will try to remind you all about these. In the bottom left here, you actually see one of the protos from the Losers Club, of course, relating to the movie It. So remember, those pops are on the way, and they've actually been up for pre-order with GameStop for a while now. So I mean, you could wait and check out the designs. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. But I mean, if you really are confident about how they're going to turn out, then you can go ahead and put your order in. And you all, I know this is not the best image, but I think some of you should be able to figure out who that character is pictured there. Here in the middle, you see that there is an Iron Man mini Hikari on the way. I don't know if this is going to be an actual paint job or if this is like a rough version. You know, we will see. Usually they have 2 mini Hikaris together with 2 different paint colors, and then there's usually more than one pack. So we'll see what happens with Iron Man. On the right side here, Funko let it be known that they were going to do this, and they have done it now. The Teen Titans action figures are available on the Collector Core website, but you must have an active subscription to even be able to see them, to order them. Okay, so Emerald City Comic Con, this is what a lot of people are buzzing about right now. Of course, whenever there's a convention, that ends up being the main focus. So I want to go ahead and remind you all that figures should start to hit stores on March 1st. That's when the convention begins, so that's when they should start to hit stores. I'd have no idea right now about things going online at midnight. I really don't know yet. We will get more details soon, so just be patient on that. Also, I want to point out here that if a figure is limited in number, then more than likely that's just going to be convention only, but people may be able to find it at Funko HQ or on the Funko Shop. But if it goes on the Funko Shop, of course, it will be very limited quantity, and it will sell out very quickly if it's something that is popular. But again, as I learn more details, then I will update you all. So what I'm going to do is basically get into the shared exclusive, or I should just say the exclusives that Funko has put out there thus far, the official word from Funko. And I may not cover some figures that have been rumored. Again, I just want to focus on what Funko has put out there officially thus far. So starting off here with the animation focus, the Flocked Good Luck Bear, which I think looks pretty solid. Of course, that's part of their animation line. Then they have the Sorceress and Beastman vinyl 2-pack. This one is limited, 2,500 pieces. So like I said previously, that means that this one more than likely will be convention only, with very few chances to get it outside of the convention. Next up here for Marvel, and even though it's only 3 items for Marvel, I think they did an excellent job here. They have the Lawyer She-Hulk, which is one pop that I've been hoping to see them make. They also have the Deadpool the Duck Dwarves, which I do have the pop, and I think the Dwarves looks pretty solid as well. As a matter of fact, I think the Dwarves looks even funnier, so I could see myself picking that one up. And then also they have Yondu, finally, from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I shared this previously, but of course, this is the official image, so it's a much better look at Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. By the way, I'm not talking about where these figures might appear yet. I will get to that later on in the video. Next up here with a focus on Star Wars, we see Padme Amidala, which we've known that this one was on the way. It's actually on the back of the young Anakin box. And then also they have this Ahsoka plush there. And then You see the limited number there, the 400 pieces. That refers to the Star Wars backpack and pencil case set, which I believe is made by Loungefly. And with Loungefly, their items usually are convention only, so that's really no surprise there. Next up here, 8-Bit Barb. This was the first official one that we heard about for this convention. And then also we have here Amy Pond. And I do want to remind Doctor Who fans that there might be another version of Amy Pond on the way as well. But this particular one, of course, is the convention exclusive. Here we have the giant white, which I've shared this before previously as well, but again, much better image here, even though it's still kind of fuzzy, but you know, it's better than that image I shared previously. Of course, this is a 6-inch pop figure, and I think this one's gonna do pretty well, you know, in my opinion. Game of Thrones fans, definitely let me know what you think about this pop figure here. And then with a focus on Disney here, we have the Maui pop figure. Of course, this is Maui with the shark head. Pretty good reference from the movie Moana. And then they have the Army Man from Toy Story. Now, you see there's a limited number item here, the 400 pieces. That refers to that Toy Story backpack there in pencil case set. Elmer Fudd, there's already, of course, the pop figure of Elmer Fudd in the basically Viking type outfit from that opera episode. So you see that this Dorbs is actually limited to 1,000 pieces. So again, that means this will probably be convention only. And then this here was a nice surprise that came out of nowhere. Alien Rick and Alien Morty, and you may see these sometimes listed as Alien Head Rick and Alien Head Morty. Really not sure why, you know, they're listed that way in some places, but I'm just gonna say Alien Rick and Alien Morty, and you see on the boxes that's what they're referred to as. So yeah, very nice surprise to see these, especially that kind of obscure reference from Rick and Morty. And then with DC, pretty impressive here. I think that the Poison Ivy rock candy is very well designed. I could see picking that one up. A lot of people are crazy about this Emerald Chrome Batman, but I mean, I do have to point out that it is limited to 1,500 pieces. So again, it's probably going to be convention only with very limited chances to get it outside of the convention. And it's funny that when Funko revealed this, I literally had, within 5 to 10 minutes, I had 4 friends hit me up saying that they got to get that one. So I thought that was pretty funny, and I really do hope that people get a chance to get that one. But remember, that is a very limited number, so it's going to be tough. And then also you see here this Ace and Crypto Dorbs 2-pack. This one is also limited to 2,000 pieces. And again, more than likely convention only. And then this one here, Cuphead fans, I think are going to be pretty happy with this Cagney Carnation, which is, you know, doesn't have a number to it, which is a good thing. So that seems like it should be shared. And then also here, this Street Fighter 2 T, which I'm kind of surprised to see this just because it's made by Funko, but it's not Funko art. But, you know, it's cool though. I definitely like the packaging that it comes in, that basically arcade cabinet. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And this kind of gives me some hope that Funko will do some more with Street Fighter. I really want to see an M. Bison pop figure. And if you're a big Street Fighter fan, let me know what other characters you would like to see as pop figures. So moving on from Emerald City Comic Con for now, of course I am going to address it some more later on in this video, but you see here the unmasked Iron Spider, of course from Avengers Infinity War. This is pretty legit here. This is a box lunch exclusive that should be an early March release. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, the head is basically just the unmasked Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. That's fine to me. You know, it still works, and I can see myself trying to get both versions of Iron Spider. Now this I think is pretty cool. I don't know why it never crossed my mind that Funko should maybe do a Popeye pop figure, but they've done one, and I think it looks phenomenal. I think it's very true to the character. This is a specialty series figure, which of course means you will find this at mom and pop shops, comic book stores, but of course some websites will carry it as well. Something interesting here is that with the specialty series, Funko usually reveals a pop and a Dorbs, but this time they revealed 2 pop figures that should release at the same time in May. So you see here they also have Crypto the Super Dog. Now, I know that they have the Crypto Dorbs and, you know, the 2-pack along with Ace the Bat Hound, but I think this pop looks way better. I think it's pretty phenomenal. So I've already put in a word with the local seller to get myself both of these. I'm really looking forward to them. Wrestling fans definitely have some things to look forward to. Sting and Lex Luger, a 2-pack, is on the way. I think that's a pretty nice surprise as a FYE exclusive, it appears. No release date at this time. And I do want to point out that the Sting that is supposed to be included is not the I guess the Crow influence Sting that a lot of people are familiar with. No, this is going back further with Sting when he had more of that surfer type vibe going on. As far as how Lex Luger will look exactly, really not 100% sure. I'm not sure if he'll have any face paint going on, which I know he did sometimes when he wrestled alongside Sting. You know, time will tell. We'll see exactly what it ends up looking like. And then Cody Rhodes, he actually put out this word himself to a fan that he has a pop on the way, possibly for an August release. And of course, remember, there are some Bullet Club pops on the way, which I have covered previously. So of course, as I learn more details, I will share. So let's get into the rumor mill. Got a couple of things here to share with you all. For starters, and really this, I don't really consider this too much of a rumor. I think this is going to happen because this word has been out there for a while. The Hercules 2-pack of Pain and Panic. The only reason I put this in the rumor mill is just because I'm not 100% sure of that early May release. I don't know exactly when this is going to drop, even though it appears in that system there. I'm just not 100% sure on that. And also the exclusivity, Barnes & Noble, that's where it seems like it will go. But I do want to point out to people that exclusivity to a store can change at the last minute. So, you know, we'll see exactly what happens with this 2-pack. Next up here, Black Ant, a character I'm actually not too familiar with, but now seeing the design of the character, you know, from the comic book art, I definitely do want to check this character out and learn more about him. But this Black Ant could be on the way as a pop, as a Barnes & Noble exclusive. Of course, at this time, there's no actual images from Funko, so that's why I'm treating this like a rumor for the moment. And then Prince Robot the Fourth in mourning basically could be a ECCC exclusive shared with Barnes & Noble. By the way, I know a lot of you know that I picked up the saga, the first volume of the comic. I have read it. I can't say I'm the biggest fan thus far. I feel like a lot of the dialogue especially is very immature at times. I feel like the comic goes for shock value maybe too much. There are some things I like about it. I think the artwork is brilliant, really amazing artwork, but it just has not really grabbed me yet. So if you're a fan of this series and you've followed it beyond the first volume, or at least the first 6 issues, let me know if you think it's worth sticking with, because like I said, at this point, I'm just kind of iffy on it. So possible ECCC exclusive shared locations. Again, none of this is completely concrete and things can change, so we'll see what happens. So Amazon might be getting Maui with the Shark Head. I have seen this rumored for GameStop as well. Personally, to me, I think it makes more sense. It seems more like it would go to Amazon, but you know, time will tell. The Army Man from Toy Story is rumored as a box lunch exclusive. GameStop is possibly getting Barb, Padme Amidala, Alien Rick, and Alien Morty, and they may be getting some minis and some other types of figures as well, but Funko has not even revealed those yet, you know, so we'll see what happens there. Hot Topic may be getting the Ahsoka plush, and of course we know Hot Topic tends to get several exclusives, so I imagine that they would get more than just one item. Target seems to be getting Yondu, which I know already stresses some people, but I don't think that's the worst chance in the world of getting it, so I'm really going to put some feelers out there and hope that I can get my hands on Yondu. Next up, Toys R Us is possibly getting Lawyer She-Hulk. Really hope that figure turns out better than X-23 did as far as paint jobs. You know, we'll see what happens. And Walgreens is possibly getting Howard the Duck, the Dorbs. They did get the pop figure, so I can see that happening. And then Barnes & Noble, like I already said previously, may be getting Prince Robot the Fourth in mourning. So remember, all of this right now, just treat it like speculation. It's not official until Funko says it officially, and Funko probably is not going to say where things will be shared until right before the convention. I mean, literally right before the convention starts on March 1st, so do be patient for the official list. So that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. You know, here on the screen, you see some figures that I'm really amped about, that I'm looking forward to. I definitely want to hear from you as well. What are some figures that you cannot wait to get your hands on? Also, as far as Emerald City Comic Con is concerned, you know, let me know what your list is at this point. What are some figures you're trying to get? I really would like to hear that from you all. Also, if you have not yet entered my 12K giveaway, I will link the video down below that will give you the details about how to enter. And please make sure that you follow the rules precisely. I think the rules are pretty simple, but unfortunately I've already had to block a few people that just didn't pay attention to the rules at all. As a matter of fact, I can tell that some people didn't even watch the video, at least not all the way through. So please make sure that you follow it so that I don't have to block you from being able to enter. I hope everybody got something out of this video. I look forward to your comments as always, and I will talk to you all again real soon.